Let's break down this last lap of this Miller Creek race. That's Scott Oberman behind me. This is actually the end of the third lap. Scott snuck up on me and caused me to race this last lap. Early in the race, I had latched on to the top guys and ran their pace for a little while, but I figured out real quick I wasn't going to be able to finish the race if I kept running that pace. So that third lap, I kind of put it in cruise control. Didn't realize that Scott was running me down. I actually didn't even know. I figured Scott was in front of me. But I ran a lot slower third lap than I did this fourth lap, of course. I'm running in sixth place right now. Kind of the race within the race. That's one thing about these SECCA events. They're very competitive, and if you're worried about coming out and racing one of these events, there's always somebody on the track that's going to be running around the pace that you're running. So they're a lot of fun. At this point, I believe Scott's just kind of letting me get a little ways ahead of him. These open areas are real dusty, so I think he's just kind of laying back a little bit till we get to the woods.
I thought I was going to be a cruise where I was, but
You can hear me saying right there in my distressed voice, thought I was going to be able to cruise in for the sixth place finish, but Scott had a different idea. As you can see right there, my third lap was 21:08. That's when Scott ran me down. I brought my fourth lap to 20:01, so that's a minute faster my fourth lap. If you've never raced one of these events, if you let somebody gap you a minute within a lap, or if somebody's a minute faster than you a lap, that's actually a lot when it comes to the distance on the track. So in other words, I was being lazy on my third lap. Scott actually had a faster lap than I did the fourth lap because he made that time up on me. At this point right here, I'm trying to run a decent pace, but at the same time control the speed and keep him behind me. If he does get past me, maybe I'll have enough energy, conserve my energy through this lap enough to be able to make another run at him. Stay tuned to the rest of this video because Scott does pass me in the woods. These events are an hour and a half long. If you're on C class, they're an hour and a half. If you're on B or A class, they're 2 hours. So they're definitely not easy. When I first started these things, I just struggled to finish the race. It's just a different kind of endurance you have to last the full amount of these races. And in a lot of these situations, you end up racing and pushing faster than what you intended to. Miller Creek did a really good job on this track layout, except for one little spot that many people crashed on coming up here soon. SECCA should have set out a camera, a crash cam. That would have been interesting. We get up here to the little spot, I'll throw in the clip from my lap 1. I crashed in that little spot on lap 1. Keep looking behind me. Scott's nowhere to be seen right now. So let's just put it in cruise control. Try to conserve some energy. That's the spot right there. I crashed first lap.
Don't ask me how I did it. I just did it. It was hard. I just pulled up.
It's slick.
That was it. That was my crash first lap. I kind of went down pretty hard, surprisingly. I was okay. Didn't twist my handlebars. So back here on the final lap of my race. Not sure who that gentleman was right there that we just passed. He's not in my class though. If you see me pass you on this video, leave a comment down below with your number. I'll try to find you the next race. I just recently did a moto race. It was a lot of fun. It's a lot different. I can say that, I enjoy anything on a motorcycle, but I'll probably do some more moto races. But just the time you get on the bike in these SECCA events, you get to ride all these wonderful, beautiful properties. and more trail time, more bike time than you do spending your day at the moto track. That's just my preference. Like I said, I'm still gonna go do some motocross races. They're fun too. I do feel like the more bike time you get in these events, the better you get at riding the motorcycle itself. Motocross, you don't get that seat time, is the biggest difference. That's not Scott right there. That's so you can see right there, Scott's nowhere to be seen behind me. But Scott does get around me up here, and we end up running this guy back down. I'm pretty sure that's the same gentleman we run back down towards the end of this lap. If you're still watching this video, hit that subscribe there. He normally rides B class. He jumped in the trail riders class this weekend. And him and Tyler Kyle out there showing us how slow we actually are. But yeah, I was saying, if you're still watching this video, subscribe. I'm going to try to put out a video every week of riding somewhere, racing somewhere. There he is. He's ran me down. Just passed a left-hand turn right there that Scott took. I don't think I took that turn the whole race, but as you can see to the left, Scott's in front of me. Now I just need to keep him in sight and find somewhere that I can try to pass him. Was not expecting Scott to pass me right there. I don't know how tired Scott is right here, but I'm feeling it. Getting really close to this lap 4 being over with, and it's mine and Scott's last lap. So I got to figure something out quick. I just kept the gas on the outside. I don't think Scott ever expected me to pass right there. Once we get out of these woods, we got a couple straightaways, and normally the straightaways are pretty easy to hold somebody off. The woods is where you really make your time up at. Yeah, but this guy in front of me here is who passed me over that jump earlier. I don't know if he's on a 350 or a 450, but he was throwing some major roost on me. And turn my head right there, he's covering me up. Scott's still right there, but there's really 2 more turns and the race is over. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video and the breakdown. If you like what you see, subscribe and we'll keep putting out the content. Thank you.
Hell of a race, man. Oh my, good job. That's a hell. I was dead.